Hey guys, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce a new game to you. If you are into retro games like bow and arrow, you would love this game. This is quite simple, straightforward, and I think few things that are important in VR right now is to have very simple game that makes you accustomed to the entire environment. So this game is actually one of those games where you don't have to do much. You just have to stand at one place and you just have to take your bow and arrow and just point at things and you just have to shoot. That's pretty simple. You can stay at one point. This is a neat game, not very popular, but this is definitely something which is picking up. So let me quickly introduce you how to play this game. So first, this is the entire environment that you can log in. I can just begin by training, and you have to select all the menu buttons through pointing the bow and hitting an arrow to it. So let's just get into training right now. We are going to learn it in a normal mode. I have played with few people who are insane in this game. If you are new, just like me, trying to learn VR, then this game might be the right start for you. You don't have to move around much or shoot people or point looking up and everywhere, right? So these are your hands, quite fluid and liquid. So you need to grab the bow first. Now just make sure that you usually, if you're a right hand person, then you would grab it by left hand and then just pull it this way, right? So just make sure you remember which hand you need to use to select the bow. So I am a right hander, I'm going to select this. So now bow is in my right hand. I'm going to pull it and I'm going to say, feel great, let's go ahead. If you've selected it with the wrong hand, you'll have to switch the bow hand. But for me, it's perfect. Yeah. Now it's simple. I just need to press my tracker while holding the bow, and I press it and I point it and then I shoot. Right? The three dots represent how many bows I have. Since it's a tutorial, it's all full. I just need to point out. I just need to shoot. Again, just need to point. I just need to shoot. Now that is the ball that I'll have to point and shoot. So you just have to point it and just shoot. Hit the ball 5 times. That's the ask. Now it's tough when it's far away. You have to give it some room. You just pull it. Yeah, miss it. Little lower. Yeah. Try hitting a moving ball. Yeah. You just have to predict where the ball would be moving and hit it. Yeah. Now I have to put the ball in that goal post. This could be tricky if you are learning. That was one goal. But you saw that the arrow was not actually reaching the ball because it was far. So you'll have to point it a little higher and then push it. So where you point the arrow is also important because the ball is going to go in the opposite direction. If you are a pool player or a billiard player, you would know that if you have to push the ball in that direction, you need to apply force in the opposite direction. Yeah. So I've had my 3 goals. Yeah. So this is how the arena is eventually going to look like. Now you can move around in this arena also. Like that pointy diamond thing is where I have to go. I would say that I have to glide through this arena by pressing the grip button. So on your controller, you have the grip button. You point it and then you move this way. Yeah. On the left hand side, if you do it, you'll glide. You'll move. It's like skating. Think of it having a skate in your hand, ski in your hand, and you're moving towards it, right? Yep. Now, the one on the right hand side is how you will jump. So same, just press the tracker and just like ski and you'll jump, right? So just jump. This can be tricky. This can be disorienting for few people in case you've not done this. Okay, went too far. So I've been through the circle, yeah. Now what I need to do is, if you remember, you could just glide it from the left hand. You can just pull like a ski is in your hand and you can do it. And then just point it and just do a goal. Okay, now you have an option to add a block. What it helps you do is, in case you are playing with a player and that person is going to do a goal, you can add a block to it. That's a pretty simple thing. You just point an arrow, and before it hits, you just press A on your right hand. On your right launcher, you just press A, and there's a blocker which you've created, right? So yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah. So I need to collect ammo now. So you remember, this hand you ski. So you simply point in that direction and slowly move in that direction, and you can pick up these things. Now I have 3 more arrows, right? I'm moving towards the ball, and I'm going to hit the ball towards the goal. Yep. Put all together, score goal to continue this full game. So I need to just collect the arrows. It seems I already have 3 arrows. So I move towards the ball. So slowly moving towards the ball. That should be it. Perfect. Now I need to move to the next level, or I can continue to play here also. Simply move in case you are comparatively new. Just imagine skiing and just moving in that direction. So that was the end of tutorial. You can play it with your friends. This is your party code. There are enough number of players who are playing it. You can play 1-on-1, 2-on-2, or 3-on-3. This is a multiplayer game that makes it really interesting. It's quite simple. If you don't want to jump around a lot and just try out the game, go ahead and do it. I hope it was helpful. In case you want to ping me for games, just look for my name. Thanks, guy. Bye.